What is going on, guys? It's JFC here. We're back today. It's Thursday day. It's marquee matchups day, as you guys know. We've got some really good content over the last couple days, honestly. Again, I've got this 584 plus players pack to open in this video, and I've also got the 86 plus base or World Cup hero player pick to open in this video as well. You guys can stick around to the end if you want to see that. We also got JAIRZINHO today. We'll talk about what that means for the market, what the market's looking like right now, because this JAIRZINHO came out and it was actually pretty decent value. It's like a million coins, and mid JAIRZINHO before any leaks happened was like 1.6 plus million coins, I'm pretty sure. And a lot of people are going to get Fodder over the next couple of days as well because of the swap rewards coming, so it's really good from EA. That's a great value SBC. We also need not forget that Winter Wildcard Team 2 is coming, and it's going to be stacked with players again. Let's talk about all that right now, basically. If we go and look at what happened today on the market, right now we're actually seeing a little bit of a rise. It's the first time the market has rose in a while, and I think this is a little bit artificial. I think right now we're seeing this just simply because we got some good objectives that we'll look at in a sec, and people need to get their division rivals games in to get rewards, right? So like Yaya Toure is 550, and he was like 500k like 2 days ago. Same goes with a lot of these cards. Like Ginola was 1.07-ish. He's 1.15 right now. That kind of tier of cards going up a little bit in price. Some of the other stuff is just staying down like it always has been, but I think it's a little bit artificial anyway. Because if you go down to the objectives and you get Winter FUT Champions Plus, all you gotta do is play 5 FUT Champs matches, get this 1 of 2 84 plus player pick, win 1 playoff game, win 4 playoff games, and you get more player picks. So this is kind of why I think people really bought teams today. They wanted to get these done. So I think this is a little bit artificial, this kind of rise you're seeing right now. If you're into cards and you see them up in price, I don't hate selling. Honestly, I really don't. There's a lot of good objectives right now for just playing games, and yes, these will be here for the next few days, right? But if we remember the leaks for Winter Wildcard Team 2, remember this is just coming on Friday. They are very good. These are just a couple. You know, we got Nicola Pepe, Rafael Varane, Kimmich, Robertson, Karim Benzema, Adama Traore, with more as well, if we go find it. We've got Silas yet to come. Don't forget, Silas is on the way. A very good card, possibly. Milinkovic-Savic, Musa is going to be the next objective. And right here, Alan St. Maximin's on the way. Now, he's going to be super hyped up. 5-star skills. Probably going to give him higher shooting than that, if I had to guess. So a lot of good hyped up cards coming in Team 2, so don't sleep on it. I think there will be some panic for that. My hope is that we will actually see somewhat of a market rise coming on like Saturday. Once we get like an influx of coins a little bit, there's a little less panic now that the team is out, because then we can like make some coins actually flipping cards. But I would not be surprised if this kind of trend just continues all the way into the weekend. Really, I think it's going to happen. I think if you're up on cards right now, I don't hate getting out. Really, I don't, because I think the rise is a bit artificial. I think it's going to go down with marquee matchups tomorrow. Honestly, marquee matchups might have a swap token in it. If it has a swap token in it as well, more people are going to complete it. So we're just going to see supply hit in the market. Sure, the market might not tank, but it's not going to help anything that's in packs at all. And then Friday comes and the Winter Wildcard Team 2 is going to be out. Now, if we do look at these Winter Wildcards here, I kind of think investing might not be the worst idea in these cards. I really don't think so. Right now, they're up a little bit because of this, like, I think it's a little bit fake rise right now. I think I would not be shocked to see these guys go down again a little bit, of course, on marquee matchups today. And then you honestly could look at buying some. I really do think so. I like the cheaper-ish options. You know, Conte is like too expensive for me. I even think Mendy might be too expensive for me. Same thing with like Dembele and Felix. But I think that Lacazette at 270 after getting panic sold pretty hard might not be the worst buy ever. Even Tomori is questionable. He might be a decent buy, but 520 is pretty expensive. But team of the year around the corner, I don't love it. Klosterman and Lacazette, though, I like that price range just a little bit more. There's a chance these are pretty good investments. We used to usually see Team 1 do really well out of packs, and then Team 2 comes in, and Team 1 rises, right? We haven't seen that too much recently because of just, like, the Team 1 either hasn't been that good, or it's been really supplied, or the Team 2 just, there's not as much hype in the market, or whatever. But this one actually is shaping up to be one of the better ones for investing. Obviously, it won't be if we get something crazy in content, but that's just kind of the risk you have to take when you're investing in cards, right? If something could drop and it just fucks everybody over, that's kind of just the risk that you have to take, right? So I might buy a couple cards here looking at today. I would look at that, but I would like it more if their prices were a little bit lower. So just keep an eye out. And I think you can, especially if you want to use these cards over the weekend, it's not probably the worst time to buy over marquee matchup supply today for these cards specifically. If we go ahead and look at fodder now, it's actually up or the same pretty much in most areas, right? We're not really seeing any drop right now. If you invested in 84s and they were like 2.4K, you're looking really good. They were actually like more expensive yesterday when I didn't make my video. They were like 4.3K. 86s are the same. 85s are pretty much the same. Same with 87s and 88s. 89s though are up a little bit already. Because JAIRZINHO came out, we did see that rise. It's not up like as much to where you would hope, really. You know, I think I bought mine at around 30K and they're like 33 right now pretty much. And that's not the ideal price. Same with 90s, they're up a tad. 91s are up a tad as well. If you have the high-end fodder like I do right now, marquee matchup supply is coming today, right? Which is going to bring a little bit more supply to these 89 plus cards. But at the same time, I don't want you guys to forget there's a ton of people waiting to do the 83 times 25 times 3, right? That's going to be coming very soon. Once that happens, people will buy that higher tier fodder to do JAIRZINHO. The only thing they're not going to have probably is those 89 plus cards. Those will be harder to come by, right? So I would not be shocked, even with supply, if you want to take, you know, it's a slight risk because you never know what's going to come out on a Friday or something like that. But I would not be shocked if we really see a spike big time whenever that 83 plus times 25 comes out, in terms of like whenever people get enough swap tokens to be able to do that SBC. I think the higher tier fodder is going to be more in demand because it's going to be the one that's going to be the least packed and probably some of the most wanted, because JAIRZINHO is going to be one of the most completed SBCs coming up soon, because it's actually decent value. So that's why I still do like, even if you see 89s and 90s and 91s drop a little bit today, I think they will spike soon. I do believe so. So if you want to get out now, then possibly rebuy today and then wait. That's an idea you could have, or you can just wait. I probably would just hold because I'm lazy. But if you want to be the most efficient right now, like, you will make a profit if you sell your 89s right now. If you bought them at 29 or 30K, it's just very small, and then possibly buy them back on like tomorrow or today even, and then you could possibly see them spike again. That's my theory behind fodder right now. That's what makes the most sense to me, because I think people will be completing JAIRZINHO. If JAIRZINHO wasn't such a good value, I would say that it's less likely for that to happen, but I do expect, you know, to see if we get these supplied today, I would expect them to do pretty well whenever we get enough tokens. If you guys don't want to deal with the hassle of trading, you can go to utnice.com. They are a cheap, fast, and reliable site to buy or sell FIFA coins for PS5, Xbox, or PC. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a discount. Just make sure you follow the couple of instructions that they have and you'll be good to go. I got a couple comments talking about the silver pack method. And that's something I've not talked about on the channel, and I tried it today, and I gotta say I didn't like notice it being very good. Silver pack method is all you do is just, you know, just open silver packs with coins and sell the contents that you get in the pack. Because right now there's a lot of silver cards that are up in price, like soda cards are like 1.2K-ish. Same with like lib silvers are up a little bit. And you got obviously the League Gun silvers. Some are like up to 9K. Those are the rarer ones though. Most of them are like at the 2 to 3K range. Some Eredivisie silvers are expensive. There are some silvers that are expensive, and I didn't notice it being like horrible for me, but I didn't think it was really that profitable. I just think bronze pack method is just better. But if you have success with silver pack method, let me know, because I would be curious to try it a little bit more and maybe give it a longer go if you think it's good. Spend, you know, 15K on it or something like that and just see what you get back and see if it's good. That's what I would do. Some people said they're having a lot of success with it. So if I'm doing something wrong, maybe I'm, you know, not selling certain cards when I should be, or, you know, something like that. You know, I'm not the expert on silver pack method, so let me know if you guys are doing that. And for your League SBC grinders right now, I'm pretty sure every silver rare card is literally like 600 coins or so. Okay, they're not quite anymore. But what I want you guys to look out for is like during the day, right now they're about 550. Today they were 650. I was selling every single silver rare in my club for 650 coins. And for you like League SBC grinders out there, that's such good profit. Or really just for anybody, right? Like a Greek silver that will never be worth anything was 650. That's a ton. It's like worth a gold. It's basically like gold rare, right? So keep an eye out. Like at 6 p.m. content every day, there's something's up in price. This is kind of like a general statement. Make sure you're looking out for what's up in price. There's always something fluctuating on the market. And make sure if you've got a full club, which I always suggest kind of keeping your club full, just have a look out for that, because it's going to be making so many coins for you in the long run that it's just 100% worth it to keep an eye out for what's going up in price. Because something every day is. I'm gonna open the 584 plus players pack first so I can put the fodder into the other SBCs that I'm going to do. So let's see if we can get a promo card. I'm ready for it. Let's see. We can't, but we do get a walkout at least. It's Austria and it is Alaba. That's not the best. I must say that is not the best. Okay, I mean, it's colorful. I appreciate that, but it's still not great. But thanks for the promo cards, yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, it's here. I was completely MIA off YouTube, so I have no idea if this is actually good or not. Like, I have no idea if anyone's getting anything good in this. Here we go. LOA Ron. LOA Ron. He's like 60K, but he's like, he's okay. What I will say though is thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers. I know it might not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but to me, that's just a crazy number that I can't really wrap my head around. So thank you guys every single day for the support. I love all of you. See you next video very, very soon. Peace!